Okay, good morning students. Today concept is the first lesson 1.4.3 pollination. What mean by pollination? What are the content or concepts based upon the pollination? What are the types of pollination? You have to see. Okay, pollination is a wonderful mechanism. There is a wonderful mechanism which provides food, shelter, etc. for the pollinating animals. It gives you a food and shelter and various aspects. It will give the pollinating animals like insects or otherwise worms, anything is there. It will give the food and shelter. Okay, many plants are pollinated by a particular animal species and the flowers are modified accordingly. Thus, there is exists a co-evolution between plants and animals. Here in a plants and animals, co-evolution occur with the help of the pollinating flowers. With the help of these flowers, this co-evolution mostly occur to the plants and animals. Okay, next one is the pollen grains produced in an anther will germinate only when they reach the stigma of the pistil. The reproductive organ, stamens and pistil of the flower are spatially separated, a mechanism which is essential for pollen grain to reach the stigma is very needed. Okay, here the pollen grains produced in an anther will germinate only when they reach the stigma of the pistil. The pollens are germinated. After it will reach the stigma of the pistil, only it will germinate. Then it will pass through this style and it will obtain this area of ovule. The reproductive organs, the stamens and pistil of the flower are spatially separated from edge to edge. A mechanism which is essential for pollen grains to reach the stigma is very needed. Okay. The next one, what is pollination? What do you mean by pollination? The process of transfer of pollen grains from the anther to stigma of a flower is called pollination. There is a general concept. You already studied in a lower class. What do you mean by pollination? A transfer of anther. Here there is a pollen grains from the anther to the stigma of a flower is called pollination. Here in anther, the pollen grains are liberated. Then it will attach to the stigma of a flower. Then it will produce growth, outgrowth it will occur. Then it will fertilize. The process is nothing but the pollination. Okay, this is nothing but a general outline of pollination is there. Okay, next one. Here there is some of the characteristic features are there. Pollination is a characteristic features of spermatophyte. What do you mean by spermatophyte? Gymnosperm and angiosperms are comes under these spermatophytes. Here there is a seeded plants. Here gymnosperm there is a open seeded plants. Angiosperms are nothing but a closed seeded plants. These are comes under this spermatophytes. Spermates means nothing but the seed. Pollination in gymnosperm is said to be a direct, as the pollens are deposited directly on the exposed ovules, whereas in angiosperm it is said to be indirect method, as the pollens are deposited on the stigma of the pistils. In a gymnosperm it will occur in a direct way. In angiosperm it will occur in an indirect way. Okay. In majority of angiosperm, the flower opens and exposes its mature under and stigma for pollination. Such flowers are called chasmogamous and the phenomenon is called chasmogamy and chasmogamy because the flowers are open. The flowers are open and exposes its mature under and stigma. That is that the type of pollination it will occur. The such flowers are called chasmogamous. Open flowers are nothing but chasmogamous or chasmogamy. Okay, next one, another one. In other plants, pollination occurs without opening and exposing their sex organs. Without opening, there is exposing any sex organs. That kind of flowers are nothing but clistogamous, closed flowers, clistogamous. That the phenomenon is nothing but clistogamy. What do you mean by clistogamous? There is closed flowers. Clistogamy, phenomenon. There is a phenomenon is nothing but clistogamy. Okay. Based upon the flower on which the pollen of a flower reaches, the pollination is classified into two kinds. The flowers on which the pollen of a flower reaches the stigma. The pollination is classified into two types, namely self-pollination and cross-pollination. Self-pollination means nothing but autogamy, and cross-pollination means nothing but allogamy. Allo means different, auto means self. Here, first one, a self-pollination or autogamy. Self-pollination or otherwise autogamy. In a Greek, auto means self, gamus means nothing but a marriage. According to a majority of botanists, the transfer of pollen on a stigma of a same flower is called self-pollination or autogamy. Here, majority of botanists, they reveal that opinion, the transfer of pollen on a stigma of a same flower is called self-pollination or autogamy. Self-pollination is possible only in those plants which bears bisexual flowers. Bisexual flower means it will occur, means that the self-pollination it will occur. In order to promote self-pollination, flowers of the plants have several adaptations or mechanism it will occur. Then in that way, clistogamy, first one, clistogamy. In clistogamy, in Greek, clisto means nothing but closed. Gamus means already studied marriage. Flowers never open and expose the reproductive organs, and thus the pollination carried out within the closed flowers. Example, Camelina benjalinus, Viola, Oxalis are some examples for that clistogamous flowers. Camelina benjalinus, Kanvalipun Tamil solo. Camelina benjalinus, Viola, Oxalis. These are some examples for the clistogamous flowers. In Camelina benjalinus, two types of flowers are produced: aerial and underground flowers. Aerial and underground flowers are there. The aerial flowers are brightly colored, chasmogamous and insect pollinated it will occur. And underground flowers are born and subterranean branches of the rhizome that are dull, clistogamous and self-pollinator and are not dependent on pollinator. Clistogamous and self-pollination and are not dependent on that pollinators or pollination. Okay, this is the two types of flowers it will present. There is in the aerial part, there is the flowers as chasmogamy, opens and exposes the sex organs. In a underground stem, here there is a closed flowers are present, that is clistogamous flowers are present. There are two types of pollination it will occur in a Camelina benjalinus it will occur. Okay. Then homogamy. In a self-pollination, homogamy is that when the stamens and stigma of a flower mature at the same time. You have to underline that word same time. The stigma and anther, it will mature in the same time. It's said to be homogamy. Homo means same. It favors self-pollination to occur because the anthers are matured, the stigma are mature, the pollination it will occur, self-pollination it will occur. For example, Mirabilis jalafa, 4 o'clock plant, Catharanthus rosens, Nitya Kalyani, Sudgatu Malli. These are the good example for homogamy because this anther and stigma are mature at the same time. Okay, next one, incomplete dichogamy. Incomplete, there is no completion it will occur. Incomplete dichogamy is there. Dichgamous flowers, the stamens and stigma of a flower mature at different time. You got to underline that word different time because the stamens and stigma it will mature at different times. Sometimes the time of maturation of these essential organs overlap so that it becomes favorable for self-pollination occur. Okay, in that way the self-pollination also occur in an incomplete dichogamy. Okay, the next one is cross-pollination. Next another subtopic, another types, cross-pollination. It refers to transfer of pollen on the stigma of another flower, not in the same flower. It will occur in another flower. That is called cross-pollination. Cross means nothing but here there is a different. Pollination you already studied. Which one is a transfer of pollens or transfer of pollen to the stigma. The cross-pollination is of two types: chitinogamy and xenogamy. Chitinogamy, first one is chitinogamy, another one is xenogamy. What do you mean by chitinogamy? When the pollen deposits on another flower of the same individual plant. The pollen deposit on another flower of the same individual plant. It is said to be chitinogamy. It usually occurs in plants which show monoecious condition. It is functionally cross-pollination, but is generally similar to autogamy, like a self-pollination, because the pollen comes from same plant. That is called kaichinogamy, like a self-pollination it will occur. The next one, xenogamy. When the pollen deposit on another flower of a different plant of the same species. Different plant of the same species. It is called as xenogamy. Xenogamy it will occur. Different plant of the same species. The pollen deposit on another flower of a different plant of the same species. It is called xenogamy. Okay, what are the controversies of cross-pollination? The flowers have several mechanisms that promote cross-pollination, which are also called controversies of cross-pollination or outbreeding devices. It includes following. What it includes the following. First one, dicliny or unisexuality. Dicliny or unisexuality. When the flowers are unisexual, only cross-pollination it will occur. There are two types. Here the flowers are unisexual, only cross-pollination is there. There are two types here. First one is monoecious. Monoecious plant. Male and female flowers are the same plant. It will be present in a same plant. Male and female flowers are present in a same plant. For example, coconut, bitter gourd. In plants like castor and maize, autogamy is prevented, but kaichinogamy takes place. Autogamy is prevented, but kaichinogamy takes place here in a monoecious. Then next one is dioecious. In male and female flowers are different plants. Male flowers and female flowers are in different plants. For example, Borassus, Carica. Borassus and Carica and Phoenix. Here both autogamy and kaichinogamy are prevented here. Okay, dioecious plants, monoecious plants, it will occur in only cross-pollination. Then monocliny or bisexuality. Monocliny or bisexuality. Flowers are bisexual. Flowers are bisexual, and the special adaptation of the flowers prevents self-pollination. Here, in a flower, pollen grains or androecium, gynoecium it will present, but self-pollination is prevented. Stigma it will present, pollen grains it will present. There is no pollination occur in a same flower. It will go for cross-pollination, not in a self-pollination. That is monocliny or bisexuality. Bisexual flowers are present means there is no self-pollination is occur. Only cross-pollination only it will occur. Okay, the next one is dichogamy. Bisexual flowers, anthers and stigma mature at different times. Here, the sun, androecium is there, gynoecium it will present. It will mature at different times, thus checking self-pollination. It is of two types. First one is protandria. Second one is protogyny. Protandry and protogyny. It will mature in different times. Gynoecium it will mature in a first time. Androecium it will mature at a first time. There is no same time it will mature. It will mature earlier than the gynoecium. Okay, first one you can see protandria. Protandria means androecium. Pro, earlier. Androecium. The androecium mature earlier, that's all. The stamens mature earlier than the stigmas of the flowers. And the stamens mature earlier than the stigma of the flowers. Example, Helianthus, Cleodendron. Here you can see the protandria. Then protogyny. Gyny means nothing but gynoecium. Pro means earlier. The stigmas mature earlier. The stigma mature earlier than the stamens of the flower. Example, Scrophularia nodosa and Astrolochia bracteata. Scrophularia nodosa, Astrolochia bracteata. You can see the diagram of that one. Here you can see the protandria, Cleodendron. You can see the androecium. The androecium is mature. After it withered, the only gynoecium it will present. Style and gynoecium. The stamens are withered. The Cleodendron. Then in a protogyny, Scrophularia, dichogamy is the stigma mature, style mature. The stamen after that it will mature. The stigma withered. Okay, there is no self-pollination it will occur, only cross-pollination it will occur. It will mature at different times. The next one, hercogamy. The bisexual flowers is a very essential organs. The androecium gynoecium is a essential organs. The stamens and stigma are arranged in such a way that self-pollination becomes impossible. They are arranged in a different manner. For example, in Gloriosa suburba, Senkanthal Malar, the style is reflected away from the stamens. The style is reflected away from the stamens, and in hibiscus like the stamens project for above the stamens. Sorry, the stigmas project for above the stamens. In hibiscus Rosa sinensis, the style is present above the stamens. The stamens are below the stigma. In a yellow in condition, the stamens are present in a below the stigma. Below the stigma. The stigma it will present above the stamens, because the stigma it will present upper region. The stamens are present below the region is there. You can see the hibiscus. Now Gloriosa superba, the stigma and styles are different in position, and also stamens it will different in position. You can see the stamens are spread out in a region, and stigma, the stamens are spread out. The stigma is present in a one direction only, it will present. So there is no self pollination it will occur in a scarcogamy. Then heterostyle. Some plants produce 2 or 3 different forms of flowers. Here the plants produce 2 or 3 different forms of flowers that are different their length of stamens and style. The plants produce 2 or 3 different forms of flowers that are different in their length of stamens and style. That is called heterostyly. Styly means nothing but style. Hetero different. For example, pollination will take place only between these organs of the same length. Only it will present. Then distyly. Here there is a sub types are present. Distyly. The plant produces 2 forms of flowers. Pin or long style. Pin or long style. Long stigmatic papillae, short stamens and small pollen grains. There is one type. Pin or long style, long stigmatic carpally, short stamen and small pollen grains. The next one, thorn-eyed short style, thorn-eyed or short style, small stigmatic papillae, long stamens and large pollen grains. These are the 2 different types of flowers it will present. Here, primula, the stigma of the thorn-eyed flowers. Good example is primula. The stigma of the thorn-eyed flowers and the anther of the pin lie in same level to bring out the pollination. Here there is a small stigma, short stigma is there, stalk pollen grains is there. This only joined together. Or otherwise long style is there, or long pollen grains only is there. These are joined together or fertilized together. Pollination it will occur only this type of pollination only occur in these 2 plants. So similarly, the anther of thorn-eyed and stigma of pin one is found in the same height. This helps in effective pollination is there. Okay. You can see the diagram of this one. There is a style and stamen. Here there is a long style is there, stigma, and long stamens are there. This only pollinated. And also a small short stamen is there, a short style is there, stigma is there. These are joined together or fertilized, pollination it will occur. These are the 2 category, it will fertilize or pollinating this way only. Okay, distyly primula. Then next one, tristyly. The plant produces 3 kinds of flowers. The plant produces 3 kinds of flowers. There are 3 types of styles only there. With respect to the length of style and stamens, here the pollen from flowers of one type can pollinate only the other 2 types of, but not their own type. Example, Lythram. Good example is Lythram. Okay, you can see here there is a long style, normal style and short style is there, tristyly. There are 3 different types of style it will present. Long style is there, normal style is there, short style is there. In a stamens of long styles, it will fertilized with this a short style of stigma, and also the stamens also it will present in a normal style of normal style of that stigma, it will join fertilized pollinated with this a normal stigma. The same way you can see the stamens are very long, stamens are here very long, and also the style is very long. Here it will join together. Here in a normal style, the stigma is very long. Here the stigma is very short in a short style. Short style it will very short. In a normal, very long. In a normal style, long style, it will very long. So it will join together. There is a three style, tri-style is there. Okay, next one is heterostyle. That is called heterostyle. Different types of style it will present. The last one is self-sterility or self-incompatibility. In some of the plants, when the pollen grains of flower reaches the stigma of the same, it is unable to germinate or prevent to germination on its own stigma. Example, Abutilon, Passiflora. It is a genetic mechanism it will occur. It is self-sterility or self-incompatibility. There is no germination it will occur. There is no pollination it will occur. There is no germination and pollination it will occur. This type of flowers only. So this is nothing but a self-sterility or self-incompatibility is that. When the pollen grains of a flower reaches the stigma of same plant, it is unable to germinate or prevented to germinate on its own stigma. For example, Abutilon and Passiflora. Some of the prevented mechanism it will occur in a genetic way. Okay, thank you student. Up to this one you have to study very clearly. Okay, thank you students. Today you have also have a weekly test also. You can read very carefully. Thank you one and all.